Evening team, hope you're all doing well out there, staying dry and yeah, keeping warm. So we're at day 15. Today was a good day, even though it wasn't a really great night's sleep, it was still a really good day. So touching on a few things, now that the deep fast is done, we're coming back into sort of a refeed phase. So this is sort of like where we are at the halfway mark, I guess is a good way to put it. So just a couple of stats just to catch you up. So weight wise, I'm 84.8 kilos now, so that's down 7.5 kilos from day one. So still a steady decline. It's not dramatic, just steady. Now my aura readiness was 70 for sleep, 71 for resting. Readiness 70, sleep 71, and my resting heart rate was 53 beats per minute. Now, mental clarity wise, excellent all day despite a busy Monday. Monday's been actually quite busy today. My morning routine was slightly different due to not having the greatest sleep. I didn't really go to the gym to do any working out. That was sort of changed based on the quality of my sleep. My sleep wasn't great. I still went to bed early, just didn't get the quality of sleep that I was after. So my morning routine was normal, where I did my psyllium husk. Now that I'm eating food again, I had my soul water, and then what I've done is at the gym I've gone for a spa, a sauna, and then a cold shower, and then I finished off that with a nice coffee just down the road, and just to reflect on last week. That was a really good way to start my day. Uh, you know, it's probably a good way to sort of start the week, to be honest. And I was able to really just sort of sit in my own space and my own peace and quiet and just sort of reflect, and really happy with what we've achieved to now. So as of this afternoon, during the day, I had pretty good energy during the day, like mental clarity, mental focus. It was really good. It was like really sharp. I drank plenty of water, about 3 liters of water, and it was, yeah, just really, really consistent, and even right up to now. And so then around about 4 p.m. today, I broke um, my fast, and so I really stuck with the protein approach. And so this afternoon I went to the butchery and I managed to get some beef jerky that the butchery does. And the reason why I go there is because I know they make it, you know, pretty fresh most days, and it's good beef jerky. And then I had in the freezer that I got out to defrost. I had some chicky coriander sausages, so I'm having those for dinner tonight. So sort of just maintaining that protein first. It's the right way to sort of come out of an extended fast with some good quality protein. And I've just baked those in the oven and kept it really simple. So I'll be pretty happy once I've eaten those as well. Phase 5 now is really about stabilization. So for day 15 to 20, what we want to focus on is 18 and 6 or OMAD style, just depending on what you can adhere to. So I'll probably be doing OMAD because when I'm really busy, I find OMAD quite easy to do. And then the focus on the food is going to be a lot of what we've already done in the first few phases. So I'm going to stick with the eggs, meat, fish, avocados, vegetables, healthy fats. This is about consolidating everything from the past 2 weeks to build for the next final phases going into this second part of the 30-day protocol. I did a couple of walks today as well, just to put that in there. So I didn't stay sedentary long. I went for a few walks, and just to get the fresh air, the wind, and just make the most of the gaps between the poor weather out there. Okay, so we're building a platform for the second push now. So this is going to be really good. And like I said, weight is still coming down. the ultimate goal is still to keep bringing down that visceral fat index score, which I'm really going to be pushing. Tomorrow, I'm looking to do something in the gym where it's going to be resistance, and it'll probably be my ERG row because it's so full body. You can up the intensity based on the dampener as well. So, you know, you can put it from 1 to 10. Most Olympic rowers only set those at 5. So, you know, you've got another 5 above that if you really want to do it hard. But if you want to focus on technique and quality, having it at 5 is a good ratio, and you still get a really quality workout and a good burn. Yeah, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I'll share up that with my next video. As for running costs, so we're sitting around $60 now. That jumped up a bit, so we're up to about $60. Wegovy will be sitting around $249 after 15 days. So that's based on $16.60 per day, and that's based on $500 per month. Okay, so we're still sitting at a running savings of around $185 to $89. So it's really starting to show that this kind of protocol can work and get you the outcomes you need at a fraction of the cost. And it's something we can all do from wherever we may be, from home, when we're out and about. It's just being organized, consistent, and really sticking to the protocol to get the outcomes. Okay, so we can all do this. One of the other things I really want to point out is, like, you know, you've got to think about things like medications, age, you know, any injuries. All of these things play a big part, and we want to make sure that that's looked after in the safest way possible. So this is why I've been pumping it through all our videos, you know, like, let's do it safely. And if you need the support and help, just comment them below. And, you know, you've got myself and Smitty at Turuki Healthcare, and we've got a few other health coaches there. We can help you work through this day by day and get you to the other side of that 30 days if you're willing to give it a go. All right. And you've got to think about what are the reasons why you want to do it. You know, what are you hoping to get out of it? And then what's after, you know, what's the step after? So you've got to start sort of planning for that too, because once you've done the 30 days, you don't want to go backwards. You want to keep going forward. So we have to look at what's the next step. I have something planned for myself. I'm not going to share that yet, but when we get there, I'll let you know what my plans are, because I want to build it into something that's sustainable and long term. Okay, so on that note, that's day 15 done. Let's see what day 16 will bring, and we'll see you guys back here. Okay, and remember, jump on our page. We've got our Turuki 8-week metabolic challenge page, and this one is you don't need to wait for week 1. You can start whenever you want to on this. It's about just engaging with our group that we already have going really well, and some of them have come in at different weeks and started. It's just about starting, getting some quality coaching, getting some good resources behind you, getting understanding, knowledge, and then working through what that might look like to build deeper, stronger foundations for a longer, sustainable, positive outcomes. And then we've got our low carb healthy whānau community Facebook page, and that whānau is spelled F-A-N-A-U, and that's sort of a take on low carb healthy fats, low carb healthy whānau. Okay, so if you want to join the page, This is really great. We have our live cooking classes, low carb cooking classes on Tuesday night from 5:30 to 7:30. You're more than welcome to come along if you're in South Auckland. Call into Māngere and that day to our clinic, Turuki Healthcare, and come in and join with the community that already come along. Tomorrow is going to be a banger of a meal, so if you're in the area, come and check it out. And then we have our walk and talk on Monday. This is where we have we start at the clinic and we do about a 2.9 kilometer walk, and it's just about engaging with the group, learning some new skills, having quality conversation, and just building on what you've started. Okay, so same again, just a real positive push, And then on Thursday, if you're in the area, same at the clinic, I'm holding some lifestyle workshops, and each week I talk about a different topic, and I normally stay with our pillars of health. So I talk about sleep, Kai, movement, and then stress reduction and connection. And then I try and recycle that each month. And we have a good turnout for that as well, and good conversation and heaps of learning. And, if you're really wanting to make change, these are the places you want to do it with great people, and create the right environment for you to make those quality changes. So we're here for you. So get on, ask heaps of questions, and start the journey now. Kia ora.